Welcome to Entertainment Flash. This is going to be a good one. I am joined by none other than the big dog himself. Kenny, how are you?
I'm doing good this morning. Doing good.
Look, we have this is the show of shows, especially the year ending. We do this all the time. And this year I am joined with Kenny and couldn't ask for a better co-host because whenever you're on, Kenny, the show is fantastic. I do have to say. It's the best show when you're here. It's the best
Yeah,
show.
that's
No
the best
offense,
show all the
Eric.
time.
But me and Kenny have too much fun on this show. And
Oh,
the Tina Turner episode.
oh
And of course,
yes,
the one that
yes.
we did, when Eric sounded like Costanza, you know. So so this one is expected to be the best episode of the year, and it is rounding out the year. And we will have some movie updates. We will have, some TV premieres that are coming up in January. But it is all about the In Memorium, and that is going to be a tough one to get through. Kenny, it took 5 days to get this list compiled. Um, I was just shaking my head basically the whole time.
Mhm.
And it's astonishing how many people we've lost this year,
Yeah,
and it's going to be doubly hard for us to get through it because we both lost someone,
yeah,
and so
yeah,
that'll be very, very difficult. So when we cry like little girls that are like
yeah, yeah.
4 years old,
Exactly. Yeah,
you're gonna
right.
understand why. So so we're gonna get to it. Look, we're gonna be talking about all kinds of stuff. And me and Kenny go off on these tangents when we talk about things. So there'll be a lot extra to go along with just the topics that we're going to talk about. But
Hmm.
we are going to start off with the movie updates first. And that's generally what I usually do on the show. I always start off with the movies. And, we got some Rocketeer. Remember that movie?
Mm.
What was it, like 1991 it came
Yeah,
out?
yeah, yep,
Um, well, they've been talking about a sequel for so many years, and now it's starting to actually pick up some steam, Kenny.
mm,
So the sequel is in development. The script is being written. Whether it happens or not, I don't know, because it's been a while.
yeah,
But they've been bringing back so many different things throughout the last, I don't know, 5, 6 years. So it would not surprise me that this comes back. And let's face it, Disney has been hurting.
yeah, yeah. It has.
Possible takeover, hostile takeover of Disney.
Yep,
It's a mess.
yeah.
And but let me see if I can even pronounce his name, as I just did something and made it go weird. David Oyelowo is the
Yeah.
producer and star.
Wow. Yeah.
So he is said to be taking over and being in the film. Now, it's not going to have the same people, obviously, because it was so long ago.
Hmm.
But from what I understand, it is going to surround a retired Tuskegee airman that basically gets left the jetpack.
Hmm.
So it's going to center around that, and we're going to find out. The Rocketeer was a pretty, you know, heroic kind of film,
Hmm.
and so we'll see if they can do that. Also, DCU. You know how the Aquaman is out, right?
Mm.
The second one. Well, that is ending the DCEU. Um, they also have scrapped Zatanna has been removed. James Gunn said, nope, Not on my watch. It's gone.
Okay. All right,
So
James.
they scrapped that one. And it's now basically the beginning of the DCU under James Gunn. So also, like, there was talk about a J.J. Abrams project, which is intriguing because, like, I mean, he's the creator of Lost, correct? Which
That's true.
I've been binge watching lately
Hmm.
again because it's my favorite
Okay.
show of all time, and I love it.
Okay. Okay.
But he was talking about doing a Justice League Dark Universe thing.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to happen as well.
Hmm.
So that would kind of be disappointing because J.J. Abrams, I have complete confidence in his ability.
Me
And that
too.
would probably be pretty
Me
damn
too.
good.
Me too.
And
Me
it
too.
makes sense that James Gunn wants to get rid of it because it's not James Gunn.
Yeah, true.
And he probably has a little jealousy towards others. Not saying, just speculation. My opinion. And my opinion is that DC has sucked since he's come on board. If you wanted to scrap a movie, you should have scrapped Flash. That piece of crap. Right? We want a Wonder Woman.
You got it, brother. You got it.
How is Gal Gadot not Wonder Woman? I'm still ticked off at that.
Yeah, me too.
And now you're going to get rid of Aquaman.
Yeah.
That made, like, Jason Momoa actually made Aquaman relevant because he was the worst superhero ever.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
And then Jason Momoa comes along and now Aquaman is cool. Right?
Right. Yep.
Hey, it is what it is, right? There's always Marvel that's been crapping up the joint too.
Yep. True.
So this is interesting. Iron Claw.
Yep.
Iron Claw. You know, like, wrestling fans should be ecstatic over this one.
Yeah. Yeah. I am. I truly am.
I'm not a wrestling fan now, but back in the day, I used to watch wrestling, and I remember the Von Erichs and their tragic story. This movie looks dynamite.
Yes, I've seen the trailer, and it is awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Look, this is going to be a doozy, right?
Yep.
Zac Efron stars as Kevin Von Erich.
Yeah.
Zach, right?
Yeah.
Jeremy Allen White is Kerry Von Erich.
Yeah. That's
So I can't wait to see that portrayal.
Me too. Me too.
Let me see. Harry Dickinson or Dirkinson. I can't read my own writing. Is playing David, and Maura Tierney is playing Doris. This movie is already. It should be out.
Yeah.
It should be out. So I might head to see this one this week.
Me too.
If it's in the theaters, I don't know, but I'm gonna check this out one way or the other. So you got to check that out. And then one more that I just saw on Christmas Eve. Wonka. Have you seen Wonka yet?
I've seen the previews.
Did you, first of all, did you see the Johnny Depp one?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That one creeped me out.
Yes, right, exactly. Did you see Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder?
Oh, of course. It's a classic.
Right?
A classic.
Right?
That's the best one right there.
Kenny, let me tell you, Kenny, if you like the first one with Gene Wilder, you will love this one.
Yeah.
The new one is so good. Like, his mannerisms are a lot like how Gene Wilder was.
Okay.
This is a true prequel for Gene Wilder's movie.
Okay.
I'm just saying, this was the best movie I've seen in years.
Ooh, okay.
Years.
Okay.
And that's saying a lot. I've seen a ton of movies.
Okay.
This movie is going to be a classic, just like the original.
Okay.
And today I have to sit down and watch the original because I need to see it after watching, the one with Timothy Chalamet. Fantastic job! What a great movie!
Okay.
Great movie. So I had to say that would definitely be an A movie.
Okay. Gotta go watch it
That's
this
how
week.
good this movie is. You just get the sense of it right from the beginning. Right from the beginning, you get that sense of, because you know how Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was a musical, and
Yes. Yes.
it was so much like it. and I gotta say, the only thing that is a knock on this movie
Mm-hmm.
was that it didn't have a little person playing, the Oompa Loompa. And that's
Oh.
Hugh Grant. But with that being said, Hugh Grant was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic as the Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
Just saying. I
Mm.
think they got the cast right. From top to bottom, everybody was excellent. It was a masterpiece. Masterpiece. So that is movies. Movies. And if you're just tuning in, we just covered, all the movie updates that are happening. We've got TV premieres coming up next right now. And then we have our In Memorium. So you might want to stick around and check that out. There is going to be names on there that people don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but people will know them from somewhere. Because look, this show is watched globally. We have a lot of fans in Asia. We have a lot of fans in like Brazil, So we're gonna have a lot of these people from those countries as well as around the world, because this is a global show. Global. But you will recognize many names. Many, many names. So you're watching us on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Facebook at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Twitch at RI_broadcasting, Twitter at Broadcasting RI, and of course, we're on Instagram and TikTok at RI Broadcasting. So check that out, and Kick also at Rhode Island Broadcasting, and of course all of those podcast networks like Spotify and Amazon and all of that stuff. So you got to check us out, follow us, throw some bits. So we can keep these shows going, and this is a fantastic show, of course, already starting out fantastically. Did you get to see any movies recently?
No, not yet. I've been so busy working and with other
Yep.
stuff, and
Yeah, I hear you. I just instead of doing my Christmas thing, Christmas Eve, I just went to see a movie and enjoyed it. So TV premieres. So January going to be a pretty big month. Of course, after the strike ended, now things are starting to shape up and trying to get back to somewhat normal. So there's a lot of shows debuting in January. There'll be more, of course, in February. It's weird that it's going to be a half a season, really, for most of these shows. But it is what it is. The writers and actors, they all got their money. So hopefully they can get back to business. Exactly, Kenny, right?
yes,
I know I missed a lot of the shows, and a lot of things got messed up. So hopefully things are going as normal for some of those shows that start in January. But seeing the list right now, I noticed that Cobra Kai is not on the list in January.
Oh, sorry.
Because it usually comes out January 1st, right?
Correct.
I did not see that one.
Mhm.
So that is still, the casualty, right? I mean, they're all going to be delayed. So, but what you can watch on January 1st is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction on ABC.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good show.
Pretty good show.
You also have, which I don't understand this one, but America's Got Talent Fantasy League. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Is it going to be like all the winners and contenders from the past going to be in this? I don't understand that. I don't know.
Pretty weird.
So that sounded pretty weird. January 2nd. If you're a PBS fan, Finding Your Roots season 10 returns. Finding Your Roots. Now, I don't know if it's a show about plants. But I got a feeling it's a show about finding ancestors. So, January 7th, the Golden Globes.
Ooh.
So, those of you who like award shows, there you go.
Yep.
Here's a good one. January 9th, La Brea. I love that show. That's a pretty good show. It's when it opens up, like an earthquake opens up, and then it's like a time thing, and they go back to like 10,000 BC or something like that.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good show. I loved the first 2 seasons. I'm looking forward to season 3. It's only like 10 episode seasons, so so it's not time consuming. So you can like binge watch the show like both seasons in one day. Let me see. January 14th, Jodie Foster has a show. Jodie Foster, True Detective Night Country on HBO and Max. So those of you who think Jodie Foster is a great actor, and she is, you might want to check that out. That probably has some good potential right there. I mean, I don't think she'd sign on for a crap show.
Yeah, me neither.
She wouldn't do a TV show if it was crap.
Nope.
So, but this is I think this might be the one that people are looking forward to. January 10th, Echo, the spinoff from Hawkeye.
Oh.
So Echo starts season 1 January 10th. It is going to be, I believe, the first TVMA Disney show. TVMA. Yeah.
Mature.
It stars Alaqua Cox, the girl that plays the character.
Okay.
All right, and that's on Disney Plus and Hulu, because Hulu was bought out by Disney. In case people did not know that.
I didn't know that.
January 15th, the 75th Primetime Emmy Awards. So yeah, all those shows at night, gonna be looking for those Emmys. Some of them need it more than others.
Yes.
Because some of those that get the acclaim, parts of all the entertainment business, they don't get watched as nearly as often as, the popular stuff. So, but those popular things are just as good.
Yeah, true.
January 17th, those of you who like the Chicago series, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago Police, they return all in the same night on January 17th. I love Chicago Fire. I never watched Chicago Med, and I've watched Chicago Police like twice. But Chicago Fire is awesome. I love it.
It's a good show.
January 18th, NBC returns the next night with all the Law and Order series. So Law and Order, SVU, and Law and Order Organized Crimes all return for the same night. as NBC tries to at least score big on 2 nights. They used to remember when NBC used to run TV basically.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're terrible now. But
Yeah.
these shows, these 2 nights, if you're gonna watch NBC, those are the 2 nights you watch.
Mhm.
Because the rest of the stuff is not very good.
No, not at all. Zero good. Zero
Yep.
good.
And then January 22nd, sorry, Bachelor. The Bachelor returns on ABC. Oh joy. Some more quality TV right there.
Why?
What?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. You might think they would learn after all this time of failed relationships.
Yes, yes. Why?
So yeah, it was pretty interesting at first. Now it's just all the same stuff, just done over and over again.
Hmm,
You know, they
exactly.
get toxic guys in there or toxic women in there,
Yeah.
and they just that's all they want is they want the drama. That's all. So they're
So they
not
want the
really
drama.
trying to find a good candidate for the person. They're just trying to find drama. How many psycho women can we find? But America's Most Wanted returns on Fox that same night, so I would probably suggest that one.
Yeah.
Or just
Ooh,
watch a movie.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
You know, reruns of Friends never could go wrong, right?
Never can go wrong.
Yeah. So, um, yeah, so that is the TV premieres. You know, and now comes a difficult part of the show, Kenny, where we have to, you know, go through these people and you know, look, I don't even know where to start. I mean, this list is like 6 pages long. And it's just going to shake your head. I'm telling you, when you hear this list, that's all I can say. All right, so if you're out there, join us. Look. You can always comment, you know, with everything that we talk about, because I'm sure you're going to know some of these people.
Yep.
So we'll start off with the folks that I did not put in any particular category. Like the first one is a big fan. I'm a big fan of Bob Bourne. Bob Bourne. He was 98. Now, who is Bob Bourne? Well, my friends, he created the Marshmallow Peeps.
Wow. Okay.
Marshmallow Peeps.
Wow.
So like I said, I'm a big fan. You know? So Bob Bourne, 98. Pat Robertson, the evangelist, was 93.
Wow.
Henry Kissinger, you know, the diplomat, he was 100 years old.
Yep.
Rosalind Carter, President Carter's wife.
Wife, yeah.
Who was more than a wife. I mean, she did a lot.
Yeah, she did a lot.
I mean, 96 years old. And then one of those that shocked me, Lisa Marie Presley.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Elvis's little baby.
Yep.
It's just amazing on, you know, the people, like just that start right there. Yeah. I mean, that's a list right there. That would be enough for anybody for 1 year, right?
Yeah.
So, Game Maker. You like board games, Kenny?
Yes, I do.
The maker of Catan, the creator of that game. Klaus Tuber, 70 years old. He passed away.
Wow.
So this just goes to show the wide variety of the entertainment business, right? I
Yeah.
mean, board games are part of that entertainment business.
True. True.
Model Tatiana Patitz and Marisol Mallory, who was the first Caribbean Miss Universe.
Wow.
First Caribbean. Composer. Oh my God, these names though. Ryuichi Sakamoto, who was an Oscar winner. He was 71 years old.
Wow.
Fashion designer Jackie Rogers, 90 years old. Songwriter Richard Kerr, 78. He's the one that wrote Mandy and Looks Like We Made It for Barry Manilow.
Mm. Wow.
And legend Burt Bacharach was 94. He wrote Walk On By, Dionne Warwick, I believe.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And
Welcome
Do You
back
Know the Way to San
to
Jose?
San Jose. Yes, he did. Yep.
Right. So Burt, he's a legend, like in songwriting.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I mean, back in the day, he would write everybody's songs. So, I mean, he had so many hits that it would make your head spin.
Them and the Bee Gees.
What was that?
Them and the Bee Gees.
Yes. Yes. Producers. Mort Engelberg, who was the producer of Smokey and the Bandit.
Wow.
He was 86.
Wow.
Kenneth Anger, 96. Stan Rogow, 75. He was the producer of the Lizzie McGuire show
Okay.
and the famed TV show.
Fame. I'm gonna live forever.
But the TV show, not the movie.
Oh.
So, poets. We lost poets. Louise Gluck, 80. She's a Nobel-winning prize poet. Minnie Bruce Pratt, 76. Charles Simic, a Pulitzer-winning poet. And Naomi Raplansky, poet of hopeful struggle.
Wow.
Yeah. Dancers. We lost some dancers. Lynn Seymour, 83. One of the best dance actors. So she's been in movies and stuff like that. And, Lupe Serrano, 92. Ballerina of Power and Fire.
Wow.
Screenwriter Bo Goldman, 90. He's an Oscar winner. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Wow.
Wrote that. How good is that? Jack Nicholson. Music editor Chris Ledesma. You know what he's done? The Simpsons.
Wow.
So he's been working for decades.
Wow.
What a project that is, huh?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
That's part of the fabric of life.
True.
I remember when I was young, I went to see a movie, and that was the movie short before the movie. And then it went to TV, and it's never looked back. He's the guy that did the music.
Wow. That's nice.
Photographer Elliot Erwitt. He was 95, but he was like a comedian with photos. If that's what he basically told jokes with just the picture.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if you remember this name, Larry Fink. He was 82, but he's done so much. He's like a very popular photographer, and he's done a lot of great work. The
Sounds
name,
familiar.
it does sound familiar. So he's done some stuff that you've known.
Yeah.
Playwright Tina Howe. She was 85, and she did Coastal Disturbances. Yeah, we're gonna start getting to some big stuff here. Comedian Kenny DeForest, 37 years old. Gil Brother, 66. He's a Brazilian comedian. So our folks there in Brazil that are watching in Sao Paulo, one of our top cities that watch us.
Yep.
We have Providence, we have Hartford, and then we have Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
So that comedian, Gil Brother, Pat Cooper, 93. He was an outrage comedian. So, griping about what's going on. That was his thing. So we move on to directors. Oh, this is an interesting list right here. Michael Blakemore, rather, 95 years old. He pulled off a double Tony. Double Tony. The two.
Wow.
Two in the same award show. So, William Friedkin, 87. He is the director of The French Connection and The Exorcist.
Oh, okay.
So that's big stuff right there. Jacques Rosier, he was the last of the New Wave directors. The last one. So 96 years old. And Hugh Hudson, 86 years old, the director of Chariots of Fire.
Yes.
Oscar winner. Right?
Yes. Great movie.
All right. Now, artists. Yes, there's a lot of artists here, and you might know some of these, Kenny. You might know, or at least their work. Richard Hunt, a sculptor, 88. Park Seo-bo, a Korean painter, 91. Fernando Botero, 91. He was whimsical rotundity was the work. Bryce Martin, 84. Francois Gillot, how's that for French, huh? 101.
Wow.
Sam Gross was a cartoonist, but kind of vulgar cartoonist. 89. Edward Corrin, 87, was also a cartoonist. Al Jaffe, 102. He was a cartoonist for Mad Magazine.
Yes. Yeah.
Ian Gibson was a comic artist, 77 years old. He did Judge Dredd. The old comic.
No comic. Okay.
Felita Burlow was a sculptor, 78. 78.
Wow.
All right. Here we go. Now we're going to get into something. We're going to do, I guess, I don't even know which one I want to do, Kenny, because they're both bad. Music. Listen to the list we lost in music. All right. Laura Lynch, 65, from the Dixie Chicks. Yes, the Dixie Chicks. Yup. It doesn't get any better. It gets much worse, Kenny. Wait.
Wow.
Amp Fiddler, 65, from the band Parliament. Pete Lucas, 73, from the Trogs.
Wow.
Manny Martinez, 69, from the Misfits. He was their drummer.
Wow.
Jeffrey Fiskett, 67, from the Beach Boys. This one struck. Denny Lane, 79 years
Mm.
old, from the Moody Blues and the
Yep.
Wings with Paul McCartney.
Yep.
Miles Goodwin. Name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
April Wine, 75 years old. He was the writer of Just Between You and Me, one of my favorite songs by them. Love, love, love that song. And I'm like, Miles Goodwin, why does that sound familiar? And then I looked, it's like, oh, April Wine. Jane Birkin. You remember that story? We did that story together on the show. I think it was the same show
Yeah.
as Tina Turner.
Tina Turner, yeah.
Known for the Birkin bag, very popular in Europe. She was a
Mm-hmm.
singer. She was very popular in Europe. Didn't cross here too much in music, but the Birkin bag, everybody knows.
Yep.
Astrud Gilberto, 83. She sang the song The Girl from Ipanema. Brian Briz Gillis, 47 years old, from LFO.
Mm.
Paul Catamole, 46, from S Club 7. That's the boy band, isn't it?
Yep.
47. 46, rather. It's up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Bobby Caldwell, a jazz singer-songwriter, 71 years old. So
Yes. Yes.
jazz fans got hit hard
Oh,
this year.
what
Hard.
you won't do for love. You tried
Look at you.
everything, but it won't give up. Oh, Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
Right. Right. Yeah. It's a list. Tom Verlaine, 73, a punk rock guitarist, writer.
Mm.
This guy's a legend in punk rock.
Mm.
Barrett Strong, 81, Motown singer and songwriter. There's a lot he's done.
Yeah.
You're talking Motown, right?
Yeah, talking Motown. Yeah.
He probably worked with everybody.
Probably. Yeah, you're right. Probably work for everybody.
Probably worked with everyone. So Smokey, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Marvin.
Yup.
Yep.
You name somebody from Motown, he's probably worked with them.
Mm-hmm.
C.J. Harris, former American Idol contestant. I think he finished them like 5th or 6th or something like that.
C.J. Harris.
C.J. Harris. You would know. He was good. He was good. He had some albums, of course. 31 years old.
Jesus.
Fred White, 67, from Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
You remember 3-6 Mafia?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Gangsta Boo.
Yeah. Gangsta Boo. Yeah.
43 years old.
Yeah.
That's young.
That's crazy young. You know who else was a part of 3-6 Mafia? Jelly Roll.
Really?
Yeah, I did not know that until
I didn't know that.
Wait a minute, what? Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Gene Knight, 80 years old. You know what song Gene Knight did? Mr. Big Stuff.
Oh,
Mr. Big Stuff.
Big Stuff.
Who do you think
Who
you
do you
are?
think you are, Mr. Big Stuff?
Right.
You're never gonna get my love. Wow.
Yeah. This is the list right here, right?
Wow. Right? Wow.
Dwight Twilley, 72 years old. Look, I only know really one song by Dwight Twilley, but I have the record. And the song was Girls. And I remember the song. It's like, it's, Dwight Twilley. Not very well known, but had some songs. Carla Bley, 87, jazz composer. Another jazz, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not even doing like the big megastars yet, Kenny. This is already
I know.
Terry Kirkman, 83 of the Association.
Wow.
Look at that man, right? Roger Whittaker, 87. I remember the commercials with Roger Whittaker.
Wow.
Like one of those, old crooners, right?
Mm-hmm.
But country.
Yeah.
Jerry Morse, 88 years old. You know who Jerry Ross is? He is the M in A&M Records. He's the M.
Mm.
All right. Rodriguez, 81 years old. Rodriguez. That's all. Just Rodriguez.
Mm.
Robbie Robertson, 80 years old, from the band. Lenny Andrade, 80 years old. She was the first lady of Brazilian jazz.
Oh,
First lady.
okay.
By first lady, I'm assuming like the queen.
Yeah.
I don't think she was like the first lady.
Yeah.
João Donato, Bossa Nova pioneer at 88. Bossa Nova pioneer.
Bossa Nova.
Peter Nero, a pianist. 89 years old. Bobby Osborne, 91, bluegrass musician.
Mm-hmm.
Sheldon Harnacle, 99 years old. He was the lyricist of Fiddler on the Roof.
Wow.
He wrote the words. The words. George Winston. Do you remember George Winston? A pianist? The name sounds familiar. I know something that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't quite place it. This was an interesting one. Ed Ames, 95. He was a singer, but he appeared on countless TV shows, because he could sing and act. So he was in those TV shows singing in sections of the songs. The shows.
Mm-hmm.
And he would be like on everything.
Wow.
Rita Lee, 75 years old, a titan of Brazilian music. Mm-hmm. Rita Lee. So obviously, I put a lot of Brazilians in here. So the losses of Brazil, there was a lot of them in here.
Yeah.
But I had to do it for our fans in Brazil.
Yes. Yes.
Grace Bumbry, 86, opera singer. She was one of the first Black women in opera, and she's one of the best to ever sing in opera. Ahmad Jamal, 92, jazz jazz pianist. Couldn't get it out. And Yukihiro Takahashi, that's a mouthful right there. Pioneer of electronic pop, 70 years old.
Wow.
Okay. Anita Pointer. The lead singer for Pointer Sisters?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
All I could think about is that Beverly Hills Cop movie. Neutron Dance.
Yes, I'm just burning, doing a neutron dance.
Exactly. Right? Yes. So, that's the Pointer Sisters,
Yeah.
There's an American Idol on there. CJ Harris. Eric, I see you out there. I see you out there. C.J. Harris was an American Idol. Passed away. All right. Harry Belafonte.
Oh, yes.
I mean, Banana Boat, right?
Yes.
I mean, he was huge, dude. Huge.
Ew.
Oh, he was
Ew.
talking about you singing. No American
Right.
Idol. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it might have been my singing. I thought I sang one. I
Mm.
don't know if he was saying it was me or you. Probably both of us.
Me,
Yes.
you.
We're not going to do these people justice.
Yeah, right. I didn't warm up my vocals.
Yeah. Gordon Lightfoot. Remember Sundown and If
Hmm.
You Could Read My Mind and
Yeah.
that the wreckage of something Edmund
Hmm.
something or other. I can't think of the name of it. Fantastic. I didn't realize how many songs he did that actually were popular, and I had to look it up. And I couldn't think of the song I was thinking of. I couldn't even think of the name of it.
Mm.
But Gordon Lightfoot, 84 years old. Here's another one that I don't know if anybody really caught this one. Randy Meisner of the Eagles, 70 years old, another founding member gone.
Wow.
I did not realize that until I saw it on the list. And uh, well, just think now they've got Glenn Fry and Randy up there.
Yeah.
So they got part of the Eagles. So they're making some music up there.
Yeah.
Rudolph Isley. I believe he was the last of the Isley brothers as well.
Yeah.
So he's up there. Jeff Beck, guitarist, Yardbirds, and
Hmm.
of course solo. Jeff Beck, 78 years old. David Crosby from Crosby, Stills, and Nash,
Wow.
81. Gary Rossington, the last original member of Leonard Skinner, the
Mm.
guitarist, 71 years old.
Mhm.
Sinead O'Connor,
Yes.
Nothing Compares to You, song written by Prince, who is also passed.
Yeah.
That was a tough year reading that one off. Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville.
Mm. James William Buffett.
Yep.
Don't forget Cheeseburger in Paradise also.
Oh, of course. There's a whole bunch of songs. What is it,
Yeah.
hamburgers and hot dogs or something like that?
Yeah.
I remember that one because I'm hungry.
Yeah, exactly. Me too, right? Me too, right?
Gary Wright, 80 years old, the singer of Dreamweaver. Oh,
Dream.
Dreamweaver.
Wow. Really?
Yep. Passed on. This list just doesn't get easier, does it?
Mm.
Steve Harwell from Smash Mouth. The singer
Yeah.
from Smash Mouth.
Somebody once told me the
Right?
world is gonna. Yep. Yeah, that was tough.
Yep.
Tough.
Smash Mouth.
Yep.
How are they going to recover? Jesus.
Mm.
Colin Burgess, the original drummer of AC/DC, 77 years old.
Yep.
I love AC/DC. That one hit.
Me too.
And then we did the show, Tina Turner.
Yep.
I mean, how many hits do you need, right? I mean,
Wow.
obviously everybody's going to know What's Love Got to Do with It.
Yep.
And that one is a good possibility. That one's going to be on the top 100 of all time.
Yeah.
Good possibility. My list isn't completed yet, but it's coming next week.
Possibility.
Next week. And then the crooner of all crooners, I guess, is Tony Bennett.
Yes.
96 years old.
Yes.
So 96 years old, we lost Tony Bennett. Those are all the musicians. I haven't even gotten into the actors yet.
Wow.
The actors are 2 pages long. So I guess we'll start out with Mark Goddard. Goddard from Lost in Space, 87 years old. Michael Chiarello, chef from the Food Network, 61 years old. David McCollum, Twice Over, 90 years old. Michael McGrath, 65-year-old Tony winner. Also a Tony winner, Frankie Lee, 81 years old. Lee Garcia, 90 years old, known for the old movie Black Orpheus. I mean, that was groundbreaking. I mean, she was a black actress, and those were the days where they were using the face painting. We'll just put it that way. Mark Margolis, 83 years old, from Breaking Bad. He was the one with the old man in the wheelchair. The old guy that couldn't talk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was so good. He was so good. Glenda Jackson, 2-time Oscar winner, 87 years old. Barry Newman, 92, from Vanishing Point. George McHarris, 94 years old, from Route 66. Barry Humphries, 89. Do you know who Barry Humphries was? The Divine Dame Edna. You know the one that dressed up in drag, not RuPaul?
Oh, okay.
The white guy.
Oh, okay.
But Divine Dame Edna. That's who he was. Gloria Maria, 73. She was a barrier breaker in Brazilian TV. So, black host, you know? So, Barbara Bosson, 83, from Hill Street Blues.
Oh.
Yeah. Great show, huh?
Great show.
Melinda Dillon, 2-time Oscar nominee, 83 years old. One of my dad's favorites, Gina Lollobrigida, 95 years old. She has won and got nominated for another Golden Globe. She won the Golden Globe for Come September, but she was like one of my favorites from that was my dad, you know? And here we go. Robert Blake, Beretta. Remember the TV show Beretta? The one that got accused of killing his wife?
Yes.
He got acquitted, so apparently he didn't do it. I don't know. But Beretta died. I used to love that show. Okay. Moving on to another page. Mike Nussbaum, 99. He was in Men in Black, Field of Dreams, and Fatal Attraction. Character actor. Ian Pepperell, British actor, 53 years old. Luca de Castro, Brazilian actor from City of Men, 70. James McCaffrey, 65, from Max Payne and Rescue Me. You know, we're seeing some stuff that are very, a lot of 80s stuff. Selma Archard, 98 from Die Hard and Lethal Weapon. Mario Valdemarin, 96, Hercules and the Conquest of Atlantis.
Wow.
Camden Toy, 68, from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Shirley Ann Field. She was an English actor from The Entertainer and Alfie, 87 years old. Jack Hogan, 94, from Combat and Jake and the Fat Man.
Jake and the Fat Man.
Remember that?
Yep.
Was he the Fat Man? I don't know. I'm just going by what it's saying on here. I remember watching Jake and the Fat Man, but I don't know if that's the actor.
I don't think so, no.
Probably a character role on the show.
Yeah.
Ellen Holly, 92, from One Life to Live and Cops and Robbers. One Life to Live. Andrea Faye Friedman, 53, from Life Goes On. Life Goes On. Frances Sternhagen, 93, from Cheers and Sex and the City. Tyler Christopher, 50, won an Emmy for General Hospital.
Wow.
David McCullum, 90. He was Dr. Mallard on NCIS.
Ducky died?
Ducky died. Ducky died.
No! No, Ducky, no, Ducky, no!
Yeah. That was a big shocker.
That ruins the whole next episode of NCIS. Oh my God, no!
That was a big one, wasn't it? That was a big one.
Wow.
That was a big one.
Yo, I did not know that.
He's played character roles on so many different things.
Oh, the man from Uncle. I used to watch that when I was a kid. I was obsessed with it. The man from Uncle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Ducky.
Ducky died. Look, it's not going to get any easier.
Oh my God. Oh.
Billy Miller, 43, won an Emmy for General Hospital and Young and the Restless.
Wow.
Angus Cloud from Euphoria.
Wow.
25 years old. Ron Cephas Jones, 66. This Is Us. This Is Us. He was the older gentleman on there. Arlene Sorkin, 67, from Days of Our Lives and the voice of Harley Quinn in the anime. Sir Michael Parkinson, 88 years old, famous interviewing host in British TV.
Yeah.
Chris Peluso, 40 years old, an actor on Broadway, starred in Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. Johnny Hardwick, 64 years old. He did the voice of Dale on King of the Hill.
Wow.
Marcello Marzilli, I can't pronounce his name. 84 years old, from Pinocchio. He did not play the main roles. Bill Cunningham, 96. He is the original voice of Ken. You know the doll?
With Barbie?
Yeah. Yep. Original
He had a
voice.
voice. He had a voice?
Yeah.
Ken had a voice?
Ken had a voice.
I'm so proud Ken had a voice. Yo,
He had
I
a
didn't
voice.
know. He had a voice. Ken had a voice.
Yep, that's Bill Cunningham. 96, dude. 96. Jeffrey Carlson, 48, from All My Children.
Wow.
Only 48 years old.
Jeez.
Brett Hadley, 92, Young and the Restless. Lots of soap operas on this list today.
I know. I see that.
Lots of them.
I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back and put faces to picture names to faces.
Yeah, I'm sure you know some of them. I mean, some of them are Emmy winners.
Yeah.
You know, Jackie O, 32 years old, from Wild and Out.
Yeah.
32.
Yeah.
Ray Stevenson, 58. He was in Thor, Divergent, and RRR. Jackie Zeman from General Hospital, 70 years old.
Jesus.
Len Goodman, one of the judges on Dancing with the Stars, 78 years old.
Wow.
Michael Lerner from Barton Fink, 81. I think he was the main character, if I'm not mistaken. Stella Stevens, 84, won a Golden Globe. Annie Wershing, 45 years old, from Star Trek Picard and Bosch. Annie Wershing, 45 years old. Al Brown, 83, from The Wire. It's not the only one from The Wire, let me just tell you. That's coming up. Carol Cook, 98, from 16 Candles. Is she the one that played Molly Ringwald's mother?
I think so.
I think it is.
I think it is. I think so.
Ben Masters, 75, from Passions. Passions. Oh, here's one that you're gonna know. Remember the little boy from 8 is Enough?
Yes.
Adam Rich died. 54 years old.
Wow.
He was the little boy. He was younger than me.
Wow.
That puts things in perspective. Phyllis Coates, 96. You know who she was? She was the first TV Lois Lane.
Yes.
The
TV
first
Lois
one.
Lane. TV Lois Lane.
Lois Lane.
TV Lois Lane?
Yes, TV Lois Lane. Way back. Like Christopher Reeve's dad. That Lois Lane. The old TV show. Lois Lane.
Wow.
Okay. Lisa Loring, 64. Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family.
Wow.
I don't even know where I even want to go next. I don't want to say anybody's name. Treat Williams, 71 years old, Everwood, and a bunch of other things. Treat Williams.
Wow.
Jerry Springer, 79.
Wait.
Yes. Yes. Jerry
Wait.
Springer.
Jerry Springer?
Jerry Springer died.
When did this happen?
Sorry.
Where the heck was I?
I don't know.
You talking about the former mayor of Chicago?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
talking about Jerry? Wow.
That's our little tribute
crazy.
right there to Jerry Springer. We love
Wow.
you. We love you.
Wow. That's crazy.
All
Wow.
of those shows that were just
Wow.
riddled with just craziness, but we loved him for it.
Yes.
We loved him
Yes.
for it. It was entertaining.
Yes. Yes. Wow. I didn't know that.
Jerry Springer.
Wow.
All right. Also from The Wire and also Fringe, Lance Reddick, 60 years old.
Yeah.
Hein Topol, 87 years old. For decades, he was in Fiddler on the Roof.
Wow.
Decades. Like that was playing on Broadway forever.
Mm-hmm. Was forever.
Here's another one that you're gonna know. Richard Belzer from Law and Order SVU.
Yeah. Yeah. He was cool. He was real cool, yo. Good comedian too.
He started as a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
turned out to be a key piece on that show.
Yeah.
Key piece. Former sex symbol Raquel Welch played in like Planet of the Apes and all kinds of other stuff. She was everywhere. She was everywhere. One of the I'm guessing she's got to be on that one of the sexiest women ever.
Yes.
You know that list that they have of all time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, she was very popular.
Yeah, very popular.
Oh God, I don't want to do anymore. Alan Arkin, rather, 89, a former Oscar winner. A lot of comic roles, but you know, he was good. He won an Oscar. Paul Rubens. Pee Wee Herman died.
Yeah.
I can't read my writing, and I can't think of it. Michael Gamboa, whatever his name is, Dumbledore in Harry Potter.
Wow.
He died,
Dumbledore.
82 years old.
Wow.
Ryan O'Neal, 82 years old, from Love Story, Paper Moon, and a billion other things. Big time actor.
What was that name?
Ryan O'Neal.
Ryan O'Neal.
You'll know him.
You ever seen Bones?
Yeah, I believe he played the dad.
Dad. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
He was in that.
Okay. I thought that was him. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Wow.
That's a big one. I mean, back in like the 80s, like I said, you know, 70s, 80s, he was huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Love Story was a huge movie too. All right, here's one that's going to hit hard. Andre Braugher from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Glory, Homicide, Life on the Street. He was in the movie with Huey Lewis, Duets, and he sang a song at the end of that movie. He did Freebird.
Yeah, Freebird. Yep.
It was the best version of Freebird I've ever heard in my life, and that includes the original.
Me too. Me too. Yeah. Yeah.
I cried like a baby on
Oh,
that
at
song.
that part. Oh, at that part. Oh,
Yeah,
I love duets. I love that movie. That movie is.
I do too. I thought it was awesome.
Me too. Me too.
But he was fantastic in everything he does.
Yeah. Yep. He was.
What
He
was it?
was.
61? 61 years old?
Wow.
Yup. Oh boy.
Just heartbreaking.
Paulie. Burt Young from Rocky. Burt Young, 83 years old. I mean, there's no Rocky without Paulie.
Yeah, got that right, yo. You got that right.
Oh. Richard Roundtree. Shaft.
Sad.
Action hero, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Eric, yo Paulie. Yo
Paulie.
Paulie. Yo Paulie.
Paulie.
Why you gotta do that?
What you gonna do that? I fight the good fight, the fight, the fight, and the fight
Yeah.
with the fight. The
Oh,
fight.
but Richard Roundtree though, that's big.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. And only one other person on the planet would be able to duplicate that, and they got him to play Shaft too.
Yes.
Samuel, right?
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are the two coolest people probably on the planet.
Yeah.
Ever.
Shaft was a bad mother.
Yeah,
Shut your mouth.
right. This is what like he's Shaft.
Yeah.
Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom Sizemore, Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down. You
Wow.
remember Tom? He was like the next one in line from Tom Hanks' character.
Yeah.
And he ended up going to prison too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta look up that story because I want to know more. But he passed away. Suzanne Summers from Three's Company,
Yeah.
76 years old.
Yeah.
Should have made it to 77 because she died the day before her birthday.
Yeah. Sad.
It was
Sad.
awful.
Yeah.
Awful, awful. Bob Barker.
Yeah. 96, right?
99.
99. Wow. Yeah.
Price is Right. And of course, that legendary scene in Happy Gilmore. It's worth watching that movie just for that one scene, let alone the rest of the movie.
Yes, true. Yeah.
That scene is worth the admission.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they ever play that movie in the theater again, I'm going to see it. Bob Barker. I mean, this is the list right here. I mean, this is the amount of big names on this list.
Oh, how disrespectful.
What did he say? Oh my God. That was from the movie. Price is Wrong, Bob. Bobby.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
It's great, Eric. That's great. That's my favorite comedy of all time.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And to round out the list, Matthew Perry. And we got to do the episode together, the three of us, talking about Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
And I mean, it puts things in perspective on just how precious time is
Mm,
and what you can do with your time.
mm.
And
So,
it's it can come and go, and all we have, like, of all these celebrities from top to bottom, it doesn't
yes.
matter how popular they are. Oh, I actually forgot somebody. Um, I forgot authors and astronauts.
Mm.
So
I also,
Frank
I also,
Bolton, 95, first to orbit around the moon.
mm.
Ken Mattingly, 87. He was the gentleman bumped from Apollo 13.
Wow.
And Walter Cunningham, he paved the way to go to the moon. So he was on all those test flights before going to the moon.
Mm.
Um, and Rosalind Pope, 84 years old, the 1960 Civil Rights Manifesto writer.
Wow.
I mean, that's a that's some big time people right there.
Some people.
Look, I mean, it doesn't matter how long they did. Like, all these people are known for something, you
Yes.
know, and we get to watch them on the stage, on the small screen, on the big screen. Listen to their work, whatever they do. They're bringing something to people's lives that
True.
people can enjoy,
True. True.
and
True.
we
I
still
have
get
one.
to celebrate them.
Yep. I
Go
have
ahead.
one to share. Can I have one? Can I have one to share?
Absolutely.
I have Norman Lear, who just recently passed away. In 1922, he was a part of the U.S. Armed Forces, he was Air Force. This is the man that gave us All in the Family, Sanford and Son, Maud,
Yes.
Good Times, and the Jeffersons.
Oh my God. The Jeffersons were so great.
Oh, so
Oh my
great.
God.
Maud,
And I remember
I used
Good
to watch.
Times too with Jimmy Walker,
Yes.
Dynamite.
Yeah,
I
yes.
mean, that was a great show.
Yes. There's all great
Sanford
shows.
and
I'm watching.
Son. I mean, come on. Lamont,
Yeah.
it's the big one. Lamont, I'm coming.
You dummy. And Maud was hilarious. Maud was
Yeah.
absolutely funny. Maud was
Yep.
hilarious.
Yeah. No, I
Great,
mean,
great.
that's a great one. Norman Lear. I
Yeah.
don't know how that one wasn't on my list, to be honest with you.
96.
Yeah.
Yeah.
96 years old. And a lot of classics right there. The
Classics.
the eye for talent, right? This
Yes,
is
yes,
made people stars. Like,
yes,
you talk about all these people from Red Fox to B. Arthur. I mean, come
yes,
on.
yep,
I mean, that's fantastic. And Jefferson's is still like one of the best comedies ever.
yes.
George. Like, I can't even tell, like, those shows, you just laugh. You just laugh.
Yes. You just laugh and just like shows were
And
iconic.
he must
Shows were
have been the
great.
creator to All in the Family, right?
Yes,
I mean, come on, Archie Bunker.
right?
Because they started out, George Jefferson was his neighbor.
Exactly. Yep.
And I don't know if you remember, they had somebody else in that George Jefferson role, and they switched them up.
Yep.
And then they never looked back, because when they
Yes.
made that switch, it was gold.
Yep. Sherman was awesome.
Oh my God, what a great character. What a great
Yep.
character.
Yep.
Like, you can't duplicate stuff like that.
Nope. You can't. You can't just yeah.
And I remember, because I used to watch the show, and I'm watching All in the Family, and Archie was such a butt,
Archie!
right?
You can't do that.
Oh my God, you sounded just like Edith. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's hilarious. But he was such a butt wife. And then
Yeah.
you have this George Jefferson come in, and yeah, it's like, all right. And then they switched him, and I'm like, wait, what the hell happened? They got somebody else. It was a new George. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's hilarious. So, and then that paved the way. And then it was so good, they had to make a spin-off show, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. And I just watched the ending of All in the Family, that scene when it was Edith and Archie. They were in the bed, and they were spilling out their heart and soul to each other. And then the show ended.
Wow.
It was fantastic, an ending that. See, like, they don't put endings of shows like that anymore. They're terrible,
No,
right?
it's terrible.
But that one ended so well, And this is what I was saying at the beginning. We go off on a tangent. We were talking
Mhm.
about All in the Family. It had nothing to do
Yeah.
with anybody.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right.
But it was
Exactly.
just one of those shows that ended so well, so well. And then, they had the Archie Bunker's place because, she had passed away. So they did a show with just him, and that didn't go very well.
Mm.
So, you can't have Archie without Edith.
Sure can't.
So, and then he went on to, what was it? In the Air Tonight.
Yeah. Cop show.
In the Heat of the Night. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And playing alongside it, another great actor, right? So,
Mhm. Yeah.
was that Sydney
Yes.
Poitier?
No.
Who was with it? Oh, that was the Sidney Poitier played in the movie.
Yes.
Who's the one
movie.
that played on the TV show? I can't remember that person's name.
I can't either.
Yeah, but he did a fine job too.
Yeah.
So, but that is the list. Made it through the list, but I know I have to mention, and this is probably going to suck, but I lost my mom this year, and you lost yours.
Yeah. A couple of weeks
And
ago.
that's why when you said you wanted to be on it, I was like, I'd be honored because, yours just was recently, and
Yeah.
so it's difficult to get through those holidays. I know I had a difficult time, and it was so bad that I actually rented out a hotel Christmas Eve to get away from Christmas.
Mm.
And then I came back, the following day, and I had a miserable day yesterday. So I can
Yeah.
only imagine how you had to deal with it. And so it's like this show is really dedicated to the both of them,
Yeah.
as well as all these fine, talented people that we just talked about. But when it comes to talented people, there's no better talent than your mom, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
True. True.
bringing us up the way that
True.
they did in this world that we know,
Yeah.
and we're sitting here, we're fine, and it was all because of them primarily.
Yeah. Because of
So,
them.
it's tough, but we're here. We got through it, and we talked about
Yeah.
people that we lost this year, and no bigger than our moms. And we wish them well,
Yeah.
and hopefully not for a while. We don't see them,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
and but they'll always be in our minds and hearts and stuff. So
Yeah.
you know. But with that, next week, I'm going to try to do it on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Top 100 songs of all time.
I'm so excited. I
You're more
can't
than
wait.
welcome to be on it if you want to be on it.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Great song, Pointer Sisters, right?
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Will not be
Will
on
that
the list.
Oh,
Will not be on the list. It's a great song, though.
I tried. I tried. I tried. I tried. I tried. Okay.
Sorry, Anita, but
All right. Mm.
they have great music. Look, like I said, I'm a fan of Huey Lewis and the News. Not one Huey Lewis and the News song will be on that list. Not one. Not I Want a New Drug. Nope.
Gotta go back in time. It's the jam right there.
Not on the
No.
list. Not Do You Believe in Love? Nope. Sorry. 100 songs. You know how hard it is to get to 100 songs? Considering this world has the Beatles, Queen, Led Zeppelin,
Yeah.
Elton John, Billy Joel.
Mm.
Yeah. I will say there will be a Bob Dylan song, and I can't stand Bob Dylan. But the fact doesn't change that these songs all will have something genius about it. And that man knows how to write a song.
That's deep. Yeah. Bob Dylan knows how to write a song. Yeah.
He knows how to write. I hate his voice.
He's one for.
And I discovered something.
You talk about his voice is great, like a Rolling Stone.
Tangled up in blues.
I can't.
Oh, we are losing control, right?
Yes.
I learned something Christmas Eve.
What'd you learn?
I started watching a lot of YouTube videos about, the singers that they change with AI to sing somebody else's song.
Yeah.
And I learned that no matter what song it is, if Freddie Mercury sings it, it's better.
Wow, that's deep.
So Freddie makes every song better. Every song. Doesn't matter what it is. And I wish he would have sang all the songs Bob Dylan wrote. Put that in perspective.
That's deep. So, woo, that's 6 feet deep.
So, like thinking about it, because I started watching it, and it's like I started watching Freddie Mercury singing All I Want for Christmas Is You. Mariah Carey, right? Freddie Mercury sings it better. Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes. Yep.
Wait, what?
And while I'm at it, look up Thriller, sung by Freddie Mercury.
Stop it. My mind is blown right now. What? Thriller, but...
Yup.
You know what?
Look, this is just things that I've noticed, right? And then I saw Freddie with Elton John and Axl Rose singing Bohemian Rhapsody. We'll just say Elton John cannot sing Bohemian Rhapsody. I didn't even get to the part where Axl Rose sang because I couldn't get through Elton John singing it. Elton John, one of the greatest of all time. Elton John couldn't sing Bohemian Rhapsody. Period. End of story. But then I listened to Freddie Mercury doing Rocket Man, and it was better than Elton John.
This is blowing my mind. This is blowing my mind right here.
So Freddie makes it better. That's all you need to know. Freddie makes it better. Freddie Mercury is the greatest singer of all time.
Yeah, he was a beast, yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, he was a beast. He was a beast, yeah.
His voice is just pure power.
Yeah.
Pure power. He can sing anything.
True. He can sing opera. Because that song Barcelona, yo, he smashed it out the park, yo.
Yeah. The man can sing.
Wow. True.
Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. See, the theme here is
Yeah.
like all the good ones, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have them long enough. We don't have them long enough. Think of all the talent that died so early.
Billy Joel says it. Only the good die young.
Yeah, yeah. So he's still around though.
It's true. Yeah.
Billy Joel is good.
He's great.
You know, I mean,
He's
Piano
great.
Man.
Yeah.
That one, Piano Man will be on the list. That I can say.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right.
So
I I know
everybody's
it's
going
on,
to watch next week.
I know it's on your I know it's on the list. I never been your beast of burden. I walk around. Never, 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 never believe. That's on the list, right? Yeah, it's got to be
It's
on the
not
list,
on the
right? Right?
list. It's not
Oh,
on the
it's
list.
not on the list.
Beast of Burden by the Rolling Stones is not
Yeah.
on the list.
Oh, no.
But Rolling Stones will be on the list.
Okay.
It will be on the list.
Okay. All right. Okay.
There'll be some songs that everybody will know, and they are old, and everybody will know them. So,
I can't wait.
you
I'm so
know,
excited. I am so excited. I am so excited. I'm putting this in my phone. I'm putting it in my calendar. I
so
can't
you
wait
let
till
me know
Tuesday.
if you want to do this next week with me. You let me
Oh,
know.
I'm
If you
with
want
you.
to,
I am
you're
with
on.
you because I can't wait to see this list. I feel like dancing right now. I feel like dancing
My
right
list changes every day. Every day it changes.
now.
So keeping it at a certain list is almost
hmm
impossible for me because
hmm
because it depends on the mood I'm in, right? So
Yes,
you're gonna
yes,
have
yes,
different songs on
yes.
there,
Like a
but
playlist.
yeah, and but I know for a fact that like the top 20
hmm
aren't going anywhere. They are staying on that list. It's fair game for everything else.
hmm
So, but like I said, it has to be musically genius in some way, whether it's lyrics, music, singing, some way it has to be musically genius. Genius. And there's a lot of songs that I absolutely love that aren't going to be on this list because they're not musically genius.
hmm Okay.
So, you know, we'll see Elton John, we'll see Billy Joel, we'll see Queen, we'll see the Beatles, Led
hmm
Zeppelin, Dylan, a lot
hmm
of Smokey Robinson,
Okay. All right. Okay.
you
All right.
know. So there'll be songs from probably most genres,
Okay. All right.
you know.
hmm
I mean, I don't know if Eminem will make the list or not. I know
Oh.
he's in right now, but that could change
Oh.
by next week.
Oh.
You know,
Hmm.
there'll be
Interesting.
some people in there, and it's not gonna be like a vulgar fest. You know,
hmm
so
hmm
put that in perspective.
hmm
Like there's a lot of hip hop I like, but I ain't gonna make
hmm
it because the lyrics are just not there.
hmm
It has to
That's deep.
have lyrics of some degree.
Yes. Yes.
So
hmm
so I mean, take it for what it's worth, right? It's an opinion.
hmm
And like I said, I've been working on this in spring, maybe
Mm.
even before that.
Mm.
So, because it's a discussion that I have with people all the time,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, well, how can you forget about this song? It's like, well, it's a great song, but, and it's like I'm having a hard time with Whitney Houston, you know?
hmm
I will always, love you.
Yeah. Love you. Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's not her song. It's a
Yeah.
Dolly
It's Dolly.
Parton song. So it's not
Yeah.
even an original.
Mm. Yeah, I
You
feel
know what
you.
I'm saying? So there'll be
Yeah.
people questioning that, and I'm not going to have, a song that's not even an
Mhm.
original be very high. I mean, it
Mm.
might be in there, it might not,
But who
because
sang it better? Who sang it better?
right,
Mm.
exactly. Whitney Houston sang it amazingly, right?
Mhm.
But how high is it going to be? The lyrics aren't really that great. It's
Yeah,
really
for
the
sure.
voice. It's all based on the voice.
That's deep.
But
That's
the
deep.
lyrics are
Yeah.
kind of just their regular lyrics in every ballad there is, right?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
that's the thing about ballads. It's like, oh my God, they're great songs, but they're not musically genius or
Mm-mm.
lyrically genius because it says the same thing in every song.
Mhm.
So, so that's the thing. It's what makes a song great,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
and you'll see like in that top 10, they're all iconic songs.
Mm.
And you have songs that have a lot of changes in them. So, like you take Stairway to Heaven for one.
Mm. Oh,
It's
good
like got
song.
a
Good
lot of
song.
changes of the style of the music in the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but that's next show. And it'll probably be on Tuesday. And I'm looking forward to it. Like soon as this show ends, I'm gonna be jumping right on that. And working on that until we do the Just for Kicks show, which I don't even know what time that's coming on. It would help if I knew the time.
Hello. Hello.
In the afternoon.
Hello. Hello. You know who I'm talking to? Hello. Hello. Let's get with it.
Oh, I forgot to put Eric's comment moving on up.
Moving on up to
He's
the east
still
side.
watching. So Eric, if you can post up there what time Just for Kicks will come on,
Mm-hmm.
so that way I know. Assuming
Yep.
I gotta broadcast the show, it would help if I knew.
and, and as soon as I'm off here, I got to do my MBA,
Yeah.
which they
6.
had.
All right. So Just for Kicks will be on at 6 p.m.
I woke.
um, Eastern Standard Time. So all of you soccer fans need to show up for that. I might as well go through the whole roster of shows this week. Tomorrow is Falls Count Anywhere at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
So Eric going to be doing, not this Eric Dunn will be doing the wrestling show. Still looking for another person to be on that regularly. So um, and then Friday, of course, we have Sports Unfolded.
Unfolded.
Sports Unfolded, and we're going to be doing this in memoriam all over again, and that's gonna hurt as well.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
So if you noticed, I didn't do any of the athletes or sports oriented people. That is going to be Friday. Yeah, you don't want to miss that one. That one's going to be harsh. Um, yeah. So, and then Tuesday, Entertainment Flash, season 4. Season 4. It'll be the first show running on season 4. You know, that'll be the first new show of the new
2000,
year, because that'll be January 2nd,
2024.
2024.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else will follow. We got a lot of things that I'm working on, including sponsors. I feel like we're going to have a sponsor soon. So if you want to
Ooh.
sponsor this or any of the shows, please
Mm-hmm.
email us at RI Broadcasting.
Yes.
Uh, RI Broadcasting dot. Let me find that, because now I'm like questioning my sanity here. RIBroadcasting.media@gmail.com. You can sponsor this show, you can sponsor the wrestling show, and of course, Sports Unfolded. Oh, we can put a package together. You can sponsor all three. All three.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
please do that. Send us bits.
Yes. Yes.
Send us stars. I love getting stars, by the way. Stars are nice. So that way we can keep these shows going and get something brewing. So that way we can bring you more and more stuff. And
Yes.
2024 is going to be a big year for Rhode Island Broadcasting. I feel it.
Yes.
I
Yes.
feel it.
Yes.
I feel like we're going to have a studio this year.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
So at some
Mhm.
point, we got to get you guys to come to the studio
Oh,
and
anytime.
do a show. That would be good. So, but that's it for today. Long show, but a needed show. We got to talk about a lot of the people that we lost, and we had some fun while doing it, especially talking All in the Family and the
Yes.
Jeffersons.
Yes.
Um, you know, did a little singing, you know, even though Eric out there did not like our singing, but we did it
Uh,
anyway.
yeah,
So,
we do.
and in the great words of Frank Sinatra, we did it our way, right?
Yes. Yes.
Our way.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So we'll see you next time, next Tuesday. Mark it down on your calendar. Next
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday,
Exactly.
probably same time, 11 o'clock. I'm going to do the top 100 songs of all time. We will see you next week. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Oh, next year. Happy New Year, too.
Happy New Year.